I'm Robbie Williams. I'm one of the biggest pop stars in the world. This is my story, but I'm not going to tell it in an ordinary way because I don't see myself how others see me.
For the next 2 hours, your ass is mine!
To be honest, I've always been a little less evolved. I don't want to rock, so let's take it from the top, shall we?
I sit and wait.
My dad was well enamoured by the stars of the day.
You can't learn it. You're either born with it or you're a nobody.
There's an angel.
Don't want to be a nobody.
Contemplate my fate.
You're enough.
The places where we go when we're grey and old.
You got in? You're in that band?
Say that! I'll give you fucking baby! Shut up, you tit!
Oh, fuck off, Glenn!
Mother!
Look around the table. In 5 years, we're all going to hate each other. But we'll be rich.
Do I look like a pop star to you?
Hello, my name is Michael Morley, and I'm here to review Better Man. Directed by Michael Gracie, the director who directed The Greatest Showman. This stars Robbie Williams, Steve Pemberton, Damon Herriman, and Kate Mulvaney. This is the biopic about Robbie Williams. And this movie is him as a monkey. Believe it or not, Robbie Williams, this is how he sees himself. As a monkey. When I first saw the picture of this movie, I really had no idea what this movie was going to be. I knew it was based on Robbie Williams and him singing. And I was thinking, is this like Planet of the Apes with Robbie Williams? No, it's an actual biopic on his life. It's a biopic about his childhood, how he became a pop star, how he got in the band, how he became a solo artist. This movie goes pretty deep. Usually biopics about singers, especially ones that most of the time biopics about singers, they're long gone from this world. Movies like Elvis, the biopic about Freddie Mercury with Queen, Bohemian Rhapsody, most of the time these artists are not with us anymore. It is iconic and rare to actually see a biopic when the singer, like Robbie Williams, is actually still alive. Other example was Rocket Man, where Elton John was still alive when that came out, and he is still alive. But I gotta say, despite the fact that when I first watched this, it took me a while to get used to the monkey, to get used to Robbie Williams being the monkey. I was really impressed with the storytelling of this movie, how true it was, how personal it was. This is a very personal, there's a lot of stuff that Robbie went through. It was almost like Robbie was his persona. Robert was who he really was, Robert Williams. So Robbie was the mask and he could pretend to be, that persona was Robbie, but he was really Robert. Sort of like Marilyn Monroe when she was really Norma Jean. And it just shows you that even people who are as successful as Robbie can be very depressed and emotional and paranoid. There would be moments where he would be singing, he would see people looking at him and talking, and he would get paranoid thinking that people are talking shit about him, like talking mean things about him, but in reality he really does not know what they're talking about, so he's being paranoid thinking they're saying mean things. The effects on the monkey, who is played by John O'Davies, who is the one that does all the movements and acting as the monkey playing Robbie. Singing is Robbie, okay? No one can sing like Robbie Williams, and he is phenomenal. The set pieces, the music is incredible. I was always wanting to know when this song was coming, when that song was coming, and it was such a cool, very much like Rocket Man, great dancing music pieces that would go from the story into the song. And this is what I mean, guys, this is something that Joker 2 did not do, was have a story that makes sense that would go in transition into the music. And every scene that Robbie would sing a certain song, it was related to the story of what was going on screen. It wasn't just turn off the story, play a song. Turn off the story, play a song. It was an actual story that was delving into the music, and it made sense for why that particular song was in that scene. Just the relationship between him and his father. It's always interesting to watch pop singers and like just well-known people having problems with their parents. It's very interesting to see that they become so successful because they're trying to gain that validation from someone that neglected them, like their father or their mother, and Robbie is basically in that mindset where he's just trying to get that validation. Kate Mulvaney and Damon Harriman, both very good Australian actors. Kate Mulvaney plays Robbie's mother. Great performance. She's always an A+ in her performances. Damon Harriman, he's always very good at just adapting to playing these characters that can be nice or mean. He has this ability that you don't know what kind of character he's going to be. This character is obviously an ass. He plays a manager, and he's the reason why Robbie is who he is now. But overall, very good performances. I really feel like the relationship between the father and the son is what is the heart of this movie. The fact that he's trying to get the validation from his father, who I did not notice that Robbie's father was a singer and he was a comedian. I did not know that. You are a Robbie Williams fan. Whoa, you were going to probably find out things that you didn't know about Robbie. And yes, the monkey story grows on you and you just accept it. It's Robbie Williams' biopic, but he's a monkey. Well, that's just the way he sees himself. 10 out of 10.
I wouldn't change a hair on your head.
And through it, she offers me protection.
I want to prove I can make it on my own.
Proof to who?
Everyone.
And down the waterfall, wherever it may take me.
Songs are only valuable if they cost you something.
If you're gonna laugh, do it on the inside, yeah?
I know that life won't break me.
I don't give a fuck what they think.
You give a fuck what everyone thinks.
Remember, I believe in you.
Through it
So, the story starts.
I'm